You know me, SDMT. Man, I gotta get to it, man. Avengers Endgame was awesome, man. It was epic. It went crazy. It was lit. It was everything, man. You go through all emotions when you watch that movie, especially if you watch, all the Marvel movies that led up to it, man. It was a good movie and, had so much going on, man. Look at every character, they had little points where they went over certain things to build, their character and build our, attachment to them before it got to the end of the movie, and just so much happened. We look at Iron Man, man. We lost Iron Man, That's crazy right there, man. We look at it and, Iron Man, he got off the ship, he got saved by Captain Marvel, man. That was huge right there, man. We thought it was a wrap for him, but, it's funny because I went and saw Captain Marvel Wednesday, and then Thursday I watched Avengers Endgame, so I had that fresh, memory of Captain Marvel. So she came out with all her powers and saved him, and, Captain Marvel, she had like a small role in the movie. I expected her to be more of a factor. But, she was in the movie, but she just wasn't one of the main characters, It always kind of revolves around Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America. Those are like the major three, and everybody else is just kind of like revolving characters around them. So we look at that, man. There was so many key points when they went back in time, and they were able to figure it out, It was kind of funny seeing the Hulk. He kind of merged into, the scientist Hulk, and, that was kind of cool, but we didn't get to see Hulk get his, his revenge and whoop Thanos' ass, but we didn't get to see that, you know what I mean? And, he was kind of more goofy, and, it was funny, but we didn't get to see the cool Hulk, Hulk smash and stuff. That would have been cool, but it was the great movie, and Hulk played his part in the movie. He just wasn't too much into fighting in this last movie. We look at Captain America, man. Captain America, that was really cool. Him going back in time, getting to see his girl, and them trying to find the stones and stuff. It was cool, man. And we got to see a lot of stuff that we needed to see, And then it was just so much that went on. We got to see Falcon become Captain America. A black Captain America. They had that in the comic books, and we kind of wondered how they would spin that off in the movie. And it was kind of cool how they did that, when Captain America, he went back and got with his girl, and he didn't go through the freezing process or whatever, so he aged. So, you know what I mean? Lost Captain America. I guess we did got a new Captain America. And then, Iron Man, he had a family, he had a daughter, man. It was crazy, You kids out there, you parents, there's a little bit of cussing in it, just letting you guys know. But she was cute, and it built that value. And it was like a major part of the movie when Iron Man sees his dad, and his dad says, he can never be a hero because he would always put his self-interest before the greater good. And that was a very important part of the movie right there. And it kind of tells you that, kind of alluded to foreshadowing what was going to happen at the end. You know what I'm saying? We saw Doctor Strange look at Iron Man, and he said, gave him a finger, like there was one way for him to beat Thanos, and that was it. He had to sacrifice himself. And before that situation, he said, he didn't want to lose his family, and he was saying he should probably not do the time machine and everything. But man, that's what heroes do, man. And Iron Man, he went out in a blaze, putting on a gauntlet, snapping his finger, and killing themselves, to get rid of Thanos, man. That was huge right there, man. And, it was just so many key moments. It was so much action and just so much going on. Ant-Man was in there doing his thing. He played a major role, him coming out and helping them with the time machine. And Thor, man, what the heck? Thor got thick, man. Thor was fat as hell, man. He looked like a bum, but he was in there still getting it in. He still had some fighting scenes, and he had some hilarious, funny scenes in there. And it was cool for him to see his mom and stuff in there. So the movie came full circle. You know what I'm saying? Captain Marvel, I expected her to have more of a, a major part in the movie. She's in and out. They were getting their butts whooped by Thanos in the end, and we saw Captain America look like he was about to die. And I was like, Captain Marvel, where you at? Everybody was waiting for her to show up. Then she finally showed up and just started destroying everything and doing her thing. So that was pretty cool. We got to see. We got to see so much, man. It was so cool. We got to see the Ronin and Hawkeye. He was killing everybody in the beginning, and he tried to sacrifice himself, but he wasn't able to, because what I'm saying, it was the Black Widow. She ended up, what I'm saying, sacrificing herself. So it was crazy, man. As a Marvel geek, it was really cool to see. What I'm saying? It was a great movie. And you see the culmination of all the movies that led up to this, man. And I highly recommend you watch it. It's definitely one of the best Avengers, especially coming off of Infinity Wars. You got to get the closure of the Endgame. So make sure you also watch Captain Marvel so you can understand more of that character and also her powers. But it was a great movie. So many emotions, man. You know what I'm saying? You get so invested in these characters and they build it up. And them going back to the past really reminds you about a lot of the movies that you saw and the bond that you make with these characters, man. And we look back at it, Iron Man has been the main character. He's been the major force through a lot of the movies. So him, what I'm saying, dying, and that was crazy right there with his daughter and his family. And that was tough, man. That was a tough one. You fighting them tears at the end of the movie for sure. You know what I'm saying? I know you were, you know what I'm saying? But it's a great movie, man. I highly recommend it. I'm going to go watch it again. You know what I'm saying? Every time you watch movies twice, you notice a lot more. So I'm going to watch it again. I'm a Marvel geek. I got to support the Marvel movement. You know what I'm saying? I got to. It's kind of funny. A lot of people are saying there's going to be cameos, Wolverine and things like that. That doesn't happen. It would have been cool, but I'm saying there's no Wolverine in Avengers. And Black Panther comes out at the end. Spider-Man comes out, does his thing. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty cool. Getting to see those characters come back and, be a factor in it, you know what I mean? And, you know what I'm saying, all of it just came together, man. It was a cool movie, and you got to see, it was crazy how they trusted, you know what I'm saying, they trusted Thanos' daughter, not knowing that she's a cyborg, and, he could read her memories, and it's kind of crazy how he saw everything, and he's trying to stop them from what they were doing, It's kind of complex how they spent the story into that, that they're running through time, and he figures out what they're doing, and he tries to destroy their plan of what they're doing to stop him from getting, the Infinity Stones and the Gauntlet. So that was huge right there, man. It was a cool movie. I just wish we could have saw Hulk, catch the fade and, whoop Thanos' butt a little bit, but we didn't get to see that. Thanos was whooping butt, and it was really cool to see, also to see Captain America. He was worthy to wield Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. That was cool right there, because that happens in comic books, and it just shows that, how worthy that Captain America was, and Thor was like, I knew it, I knew it, knowing that he was worthy, he had those good values that he could wield his hammer. So that was cool right there, and it was cool, man. It was weird in the beginning though, when Thor chops off, Thanos' head, and we don't know what to think about that, what to make of it, at that point. But the movie develops and it, it makes more sense. And then it, they bring him back when they go back in time and stuff. So it was a good movie, man. It was really good. We lose some key characters, but I think it's still gonna be pretty awesome. You know what I mean? And you look at Spider-Man. Spider-Man's gonna fill that void of Iron Man being the genius and being able to do all that technical stuff and use the tech and build all the technology stuff. And that's why he had that special bond with Iron Man. So Tony Stark. So at the end of the day, that was cool right there. Spider-Man's gonna help Hulk, because Hulk showed that he's not, great at all sciences, and all tech, when they're trying to do the time machine. But it's an awesome movie, man. I highly recommend it. I loved it from beginning to end. I look forward to see what Marvel does with the next future movies, and what they do with X-Men or Wolverine. That'll be interesting as well. I'm a big X-Men and Wolverine fan, but which is funny because Avengers back in the day, when I used to collect comic books, they weren't the biggest to me. X-Men was the biggest, but movie-wise, Avengers kills X-Men. You know what I'm saying? That's just, as a comic book nerd, as a geek, we already know it's true. These movies are amazing, man. And they break the box office. I expect this to be a box office hit and smash, you know what I'm saying? So I love the movie, man. If I'm gonna rank this, I would say out of 10 you know, it's hard to give it a 10, but I'm gonna give it a 10. Though I want to say 9.5 because I want to see the whole whoop some butt in there, and it's a lot of like comedy, funny things in there, and a lot of goofy parts of the movie that, you know, they can be corny at times, but it's kind of cool at the same time. You need that to kind of ease the tension of the movie, so I understand that. So, you guys, let me know what you guys think, man. Did you like Endgame? Did you like the end? Did you tear up when Iron Man dies? You guys, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and follow me on Instagram at SDMT619. SDMT!